Alright, here we go. Now today's video is discussing Edgerank. And we will go over exactly why Edgerank is so important and why we need to have a great understanding of how it works and really does amplify our business once we truly know the definition. Now let's keep in mind during this part of the course we are discussing Facebook pages. I did mention earlier that's where the money is to be made, so we'll go back and finish up your profile later on, but we want to start making money. And also we'll have a training video that will teach us how to create a Facebook page. So today let's explore Edgerank and really get into why it's so important for us to know. Okay, now let's talk about exactly what Edgerank is. And what Edgerank does is basically it gets you seen in news feeds more. So the higher your Edgerank, and you can see right here, we'll scroll through, pardon me, this is my news feed. And as we go through it, you know, this is a news feed. This is where people see posts. So yes, it makes sense. You want to be seen in as many news feeds as possible. So that's exactly what Edgerank does. And now let's move on and go over the definition of what each part of Edgerank is. Okay, let's discuss exactly what the components are, or the parts, and how we will have them actually numbered here, what they are and how they make up your Edgerank score. Remember why we want the high Edgerank, so we can be seen by more. And that's what we're going to do in this course is build it up very strong so you're getting a huge following, and then that following is going to your tabs and all the stuff we offer. But we'll get to that later. So affinity right here, it's an easy one. It's an easy one, guys. Look at it. It's the amount of likes, the amount of shares, and the amount of comments you get on a post. That is the #1 factor in Edgerank, your affinity. And when you get a lot of likes, shares, and comments, you get more exposure in the news feed, and that's what we're trying to do. Okay, here we go. I'm showing you right here. Let's go over an example so you can really see it with your eyes, exactly some good examples of a post with a high affinity score. And we will scroll through here, but on the far right hand side you see where the cursor is, that's 12. Now that's a lot of shares, and we discussed the more shares you get, the higher your affinity. And it appears around 27, maybe 25 people liked it. So once again, this is weighing heavy on the news feeds and more people are seeing it. And let's bear in mind that each share is worth one person. And each person has an average of 190 friends on Facebook. So do the math. I mean, yeah, you can start getting seen by a lot of people. And when you're doing this as your Facebook fan page, then you're doing marketing. You're getting the word out there. We're being active in our marketing efforts. And that's what we want, to generate leads and close sales. So let me show you another one. There's a 12. And let's go down here some. Scroll. Now there's the one I wanted to find. I put this one out a couple days ago. And this, look at that. That was shared 191 times. My friends, upper right hand corner, 191 times 190. So, awesome news. Let's move forward. Alright, and we're looking at the second factor in our cracking the Edgerank and getting our post ranked high for more engagement. And just a real simple way to say it is that it's good marketing. You're posting good and relative content. You know, people are interacting with you. You're interacting with them, and we will go over more methods how to do that properly. But we all have a good idea of what good marketing is. And you know that it's going to be relative towards engaging and what your fans follow and what they're engaged with and what they're like. All of those factors build up to the weight. So, you know, just be smart in your posting. There's no need to make more than one post a day if you wanted. You know, some people go up to 5 and 6. You'll get to know, but the main part to know for right now is that the second part, wait, is good marketing. And we'll learn to be very good marketers throughout this course. Okay, now this is a little bit easier than that big old mumble jumble sentence, okay? And here's the third factor again, time decay. And you see a graph here looking like a mountain range there representing your post, the exposure your post gets. And it starts off high and then goes down, up and down, and then progressively goes down. And that's what determines the amount of interaction, the amount of shares, the amount of likes that your post is getting. Then it's higher on its time decay. It doesn't fall down as quickly. But over time, the less interaction your post occurs, the further it moves down. Now, a good way to fight time decay, we want to fight time decay so our posts remain higher in the newsfeed and get seen by more people. You need to keep your content fresh. And you see the Fresh Prince below, my man, I had to get that in there. But bear in mind, there's no need to post every 30 minutes. The common is 1 time per day. I may be maxed out at 2 times per day on my business page, but you see excellent results with 1 time a day. So let's just bear in mind, keep your content fresh, get you 1 to 2 great posts a day, 3 to 4 if you want. You'll be able to figure out over time, but let's just keep the content fresh. Now, some key points to remember to keep your post on the news feed high, keep that interaction, to keep the traffic coming, to keep the money coming. The key points to remember are: 1, encourage interaction. So as people like your post, return the favor. Go back to their page and like and share and comment. So do all 3 of them, like, share, and comment, and we'll show you some tips how to do that very effectively later on in the course. But to remember to keep one of the key points is definitely encourage interaction, and then always use pictures. Fortunately, Facebook has adapted a new policy and it shows pictures a lot more prevalent than it did in the past. They're very big pictures, so now you want to focus on that because pictures encourage engagement. There's nothing worse than just a little post of 2 sentences lost in a sea of videos and stimulating pictures. So just remember that. Always use pictures, and do not forget to use your links. Your links are great because we take our links and we can drive visitors, collect leads, drive them to our Facebook tabs, drive them to our opportunity site, whatever you're marketing at. You can place that link in there and push traffic to that link. And always comment back. So go to your page and make sure if someone leaves a comment, you comment back to that person and just be courteous. Do what's right and encourage engagement during that. Have a conversation, because the more the thread, the more you have interaction, the better for your rating. So it's definitely a key topic. And then always post consistently. Let's remember that. Post consistently. About once a day is fine. There's no need to get up to 5 or 6. You can if you do it consistently, but I'd say 2 is very effective, 3 if you would like. But the norm is to post 1 a day. And I am a little not the norm, so I post 2 a day. The decision is yours, but be consistent in whichever one you choose. All right, now our bonus tip for the day. This is a really cool free tool. I repeat, it's free. This is really neat. Go to edgerankchecker.com, and what you're able to do there is enter your Facebook page information, and it gives you your Edgerank score. It shows you how you're doing, and it's a great tool we can use to judge our process, or our progress, throughout this course. This is a learning curve for all of us, and I appreciate each and every one of you participating in this beta round. I really look forward to your input as we move forward so I can make these much better. And we're already in the process of tweaking the very first ones. We know there's room for improvement. But thank you very much. Sorry to ramble on, but the bonus tip, go to Edgerank Checker, check it out.com. Very, very good site. And this will be a good way, once again, for us to judge how our sites are doing as we implement more and more of these traffic getting strategies that you're going to learn. See you guys tomorrow.